Good evening and welcome to the Dixie Howe Memorial Gymnasium. Tom Williams along with George McNally. It's Ocean City and Millville. Live video coverage of Ocean City High School basketball produced by Crossover Productions and Prime Events. Executive producers Bill Shallcross and Matt Ulmer. Bill is our videographer. You can watch this game as well as many others. Not only many others that we've done, but even games that have been streamed by others by going to oceancitysports.com. Well, George, Ocean City may have clinched the number 2 seed in the Cape Atlantic League tournament last night with a win over Mainland. Atlantic City might still be in that picture if they can beat Mainland the second time around this week. But the one thing that probably brings a smile to John Bruno's face is that they will probably be in the opposite bracket of Middle Township.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's the one team that seems to be their kryptonite this year. They just can't get by them. And it's a nice matchup, very similar teams, and actually they have size, which is where you attacked Ocean City.
Of course, the big thing getting back to the Cape Atlantic tournament, which is upcoming, if you're in the top 4, you're never going to be the visiting team. You'll either be on a neutral court or your own court. So they pretty much clinched that along with Middle Township and probably Atlantic City and Mainland. But until those ADs get into that room and make the decision, you have no idea really what's going to happen.
Yeah, no, they did talk to the coaches earlier before the season and give them criteria. I wasn't party to that conversation. I went through and did it on the girls' side with just PowerPoints, and it was pretty much what you would expect. But 4-5 is always an interesting game because, like you said, home game, not home game, and then you get into the 8, 9, and 10. So you had lots of things still to play.
Ocean City starting Ben McGonigal, the 5'9" junior, Corey Segich, a 6'3" senior, Dylan Schlatter, the 6'2" senior, 6' senior Charlie Labar, and 6'2" senior Patrick Grimley. For Middle Township, it's 6'2" senior Victor Cunningham, 6'1" senior Kalan Foster, 6' senior Rayshawn Richardson Paul, 5'10" senior Kevin Smith, and 6' senior Asir Cornish, whose name you might recognize. He was the linebacker with 90 tackles this past year and one of the best linebackers around. So those are the lineups. Ocean City won the first time around by, I think it was a 60-52 score. It was a competitive game, though Ocean City kind of took control in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is a game where, Ocean City playing last night, an emotional win against Mainland, and the one thing for certain in any sport, Millville has some athletes.
Cornish will jump center, and Millville gets possession. Pull up at the foul line. Banks it in.
Hey, as long as the first shot goes in, it's always a good sign for a team, but you would like a little cleaner a finish there, but does count.
Rayshawn Richardson Paul with a bucket. He averages 9 a game. And Charlie Labar lays it in.
I got to tell you, he's had such a surprising year. Maybe not to him, but I didn't know before the season he was going to be able to play at this level. And he's maybe been the key to their season, giving them that extra score. And, man, is he solid in every other aspect, too.
A lot of offensive skills. just handling the ball and passing the ball as well as shooting.
And surprisingly athletic. I mean, he plays bigger than he is.
He shoots 52% from the field. 56%.
Looks like Ocean City might be starting a little bit of a zone here. I haven't seen much zone from him this year, but McGonigal was just there waiting in the lane, and maybe it was just good help defense, but it looked like they were playing that matchup zone that they played for many years.
Last night, Corey Segich scored 11 points. Didn't score till the 3-minute mark of the third quarter, but everybody stepped up, especially Dylan Schlatter.
Yeah, he's a good player and a versatile player, too.
He had 21 last night against Mainland. Segich has had 15 20-point games this year. Here he is in the corner. It's tipped away and out of bounds. The record by an Ocean City player is 21. So he has the opportunity to equal that, assuming the Raiders don't get knocked out in the first round. And there's LaBar again.
We finished in traffic, but to get through the two defenders, putting that ball in one hand, almost on his hip, again, a very impressive move.
Has good body control.
Great body control. I mean, that was impressive.
Millville comes in 9-9. They are number 15 in Group 4 so they got to need some wins to make sure they get into the state tournament. And there's a bucket inside by Cornish.
Yeah, it is hard to believe they're 9-9. You have teams up above them with 4 wins and 5 wins that are at the 10 seed or 11
Egg Harbor
seed.
Township is way above them, and they're struggling this year with a much worse record.
Well, they're only in there for one reason, that forfeit by Timber Creek. They would have been probably the 17-18 seed with that. Timber Creek played 3 days in a row. Even though they won the game against EHT handily, it was a forfeit, and now EHT gets all those power points. So beyond that, they would be way behind.
Well, even if you count that, it would still only be 5 wins. So maybe they play a more challenging schedule than Millville. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's hard to say. You would think they are in that upper division.
Millville has Wildwood Catholic, Barnegat, and Absegami left before the cutoff.
And Absegami's having a nice shoot.
Jump shot's no good by Kevin Smith. Segich feeds inside. And Millville clears the boards. That's Ray-Sean Richardson-Paul. 3 on the way. No good by Smith. But here's another one off the front of the rim, top of the backboard, and out of bounds to Ocean City. Coming into this game, Segich has 908 points, trying to get to 1,000. And Kalans Foster has 938 points. Neither one of them will do it tonight, but they're both closing in on 1,000.
Well, you look at the strategy end from Millville. They're getting up and pressuring full court. Like we said, Ocean City played a tough game last night. Make them use those legs early, see if they can run out of gas late. So the strategy from Millville seems to make sense.
Segich, strong move to the basket, lays it in.
Oh, and man, did you say that right? That was a really strong move. Again, another player from Ocean City puts the ball in one arm to protect it and then goes up and finishes through some contests there from the defense.
Up and good by Richardson-Paul. He's got 4 already.
Yeah, not a whole lot of long possessions there from Millville. They're getting them up and down quickly.
Schlatter bounces baseline, gets it back, and scores.
A tough little finish. I don't think he was expecting that ball back, and it just a little 1-foot floater that he was able to put in.
Hit some big threes last night against Mainland, and a lot of foul shots. He was 11 for 12, I think. Baseline drive spills out. The rebound is up no good, and finally cleared off by Grimley.
Might have gotten away with a little push in the back there for the rebound. This is a physical game in that lane.
Schlatter's 3 is blocked, but he's also fouled by Victor Cunningham.
Yeah, he did get the ball cleanly, but then there was a lot of body play there.
First foul. And Schlatter to the line. He is a 72% foul shooter.
Yeah, he's been a solid varsity player I think he's been for 3 years. I don't think he played varsity as a freshman.
No, he didn't. He was 10 for 12, on the line last night. he's we think, third all time in assists, career assists at Ocean City.
I thought you were going to say blocks because he has a tendency to get quite a few blocks in there for a guard.
He plays taller than he is.
He really does.
He's got long arms and he jumps well.
Yep, and quick.
And he's got good instincts.
Yep.
Makes 2 of 3 there.
Well, I think you can say that a lot about the Ocean City players. It's got to be a fun group to coach because they all seem to understand the game. And that makes things a whole lot easier.
Well, they're shooting 50. Here's a 3 on the way. Short. Recovered. And to the basket for the layup is Richardson Paul. Averages 9 a game. He's got 6 already.
Yeah, a little bit of a missed box out. Ocean City was looking to leak out, and then the long rebound came right back to the shooter.
Fade away by Segic off the glass.
Oh, really nice.
John Wooden would have liked that.
Oh, really nice. Little contact, created some space legally, and nice high bank.
He's got 4. Ocean City shoots 51% from the field, 40% from 3, and 73% from the foul line. So they shoot the ball well.
That's an understatement.
Here's a 3 for Segic. Good.
And there was a defender there with his hand in his face, too. That's a tough shot.
Segic shoots 52% from three-point range. That is his 35th of the year. Here's a steal. Grimley feeds Slatter. Tries to get it back to him, and it's taken away.
Yeah, obviously that wasn't a good decision. Better finish there, but they did have a nice stop. Ooh, got away with a little slap there.
Foster, that was it, number 11, handling the ball. He's, as we said, 62 points away from 1,000. He's got enough games to do it.
Yep.
Averages 16 a game.
And you see that Coach Bruno's already gone to his bench in there with Gilchrist in already. And Porter's coming in now, so it's smart. He's been doing this a long, long time. He's got to use the bench.
Turnover. Foster leads Millville in every category except assists, and he's only 4 behind there. He leads in his steals, he leads in rebounds, and he leads in points. Also has 22 threes to share that lead. Labar feeds inside. Segic with the left hand.
Oh, what a nice catch. That was thrown with a little pace on it. He stuck that big right hand up and catch and finish on the other side using the rim to protect the ball.
9 for Segic. Ocean City by 9. There's Foster, and he's fouled.
Look, Segic, I thought he had good position. I would love to hear the explanation there, but maybe he was under the basket. But I thought he was set, but it was a little close to the cylinder there, and I know Coach Bruno, I think, is asking the exact same thing. I thought he was set.
Is that what you used to do, ask for explanations?
I would be very calm and courteous and ask for everything nicely in a nice low voice.
Jack Porter then, as you said. Foster on the line. Doesn't get the roll. Foul shooting, a big factor in last night's game with Mainland. Ocean City, well, we'll get to it. Short shot is up no good by
Porter, I believe.
Yep.
It's a nice shot, got good position. Tried a little half hook there, it was just a little long.
Ocean City was 19 for 24 against Mainland. Mainland was 2 for 8. Feed inside comes loose, and he was out of bounds when he caught it.
Yeah, nice idea there by Millville. The offensive player saw the back of the defensive player for Ocean City, so you see that. You want to cut to the rim. They had a backdoor cut. Just wasn't able to complete the pass.
A couple of guys started for Millville, maybe even 3 of them that aren't here tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, one of them isn't here. The other one might be on the bench. They're all wearing warm-ups. Here's a foul on Richardson Paul, his first, team second. Comes into Segic.
Well, Ocean City grad Cassidy Martin is one of the assistant coaches over there from Millville.
And Doug Dowdy checks into the game for Millville as a turnover by Segic. Dowdy is shooting 83% from the foul line. When we last did Cape Atlantic stats, he was the leader in the league. He's also hit 22 threes. Foster gives to Dowdy. And through the hands of Richardson Paul.
Yeah, just tried to go a little too fast and took his eyes off the ball. Well, with the pace that Millville plays at, there isn't a whole lot of style to talk about right here because they get the ball and kind of go. Ocean City's done a nice job of keeping their head and their patience. Now they're running a set with high ball screen here, late in the clock.
McGonigal. Short jumpers up and good by Porter. Just beats the buzzer. His first 2 points. And after one, Ocean City's on top 19-10 over Millville. 6th Street Pizza and Grill, you know them. They're right across the street from here. And they've got those great cold subs and pizza with salad, hot dogs, and their special Angus burgers. They'll be open again in March, so put it on your calendar. 6th Street Pizza and Grill, 6th and the Boardwalk in Ocean City, will reopen in March. And also in March, on the 9th and 10th, it's Market Madness. All of Ocean City's favorite stores under one roof, offering amazing specials. It runs from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. both days at the Music Pier. And don't forget their great egg hunt, Saturday, March 23rd and Saturday, March 30th from 6th to 14th Street on the Boardwalk. Stop into participating stores to collect your eggs. Ocean City with its same lineup that starts the game.
And a nice little end of the quarter there. Porter with a nice jump stop through traffic. And made that little right-hand half hook that he tried it earlier in the game.
Porter had 5 important points last night at Mainland.
Yeah, so he got some minutes early. Adding depth this time of year is always important and nice as a coach, too.
Well, that was a game. Ocean City has rarely had to sit somebody down in the first half because of 2 fouls, but they did against Mainland, maybe even 2 people. Jumper's good by McGonigal. His grandfather, Mike Toner's not here with us. He's down in Florida watching. Those of you remember, a hero for Holy Spirit back in his playing days. Made 2 free throws at Asbury Park Convention Hall to win a state tournament game.
McGonigal right there is a little upset with it, but when the ball goes up, that means you grab the hand. So that ball went straight up there, so it was absolutely foul.
So if you were coaching, you wouldn't bother to ask what that was.
I wouldn't have asked on that one, no.
Richardson Paul in the lane tries to feed. It's intercepted by Grimley. And he turns it over.
That's really the first time that Ocean City was rushed, and there wasn't great pressure there by Millville, but they did stay up to contest the advance. And a little shovel pass, I think, went off of 2 Ocean City kids. I wasn't sure who it was for.
Thursday is senior night. Cedar Creek will be here to play Ocean City. And those 5 seniors and their families will be honored.
Seems like Ocean City always has a big number of seniors. And that's nice. They stay in the program for all these years, and they've had a lot of success.
Dowdy feeds back out. 3 on the way. Back rim no good by Cunningham. And the ball stays in bounds. And the bar goes and gets it. Segich couldn't get through, and he's fouled. Foul on Dowdy. His first, team first.
Haven't been a ton of fouls in this game, even though with the pressure that Millville wants to play with. Been pretty clean, or at least the officials are letting them play, put it that way.
Grimley rooms the basket, and Dowdy has the rebound.
That's his shot, too. That little mid-range might have been a step or 2 outside of where he's pretty consistent, but that's a good shot for him.
Long-range 3 is off the rim, no good by Foster. Keeping it alive with a reverse layup was Cunningham, wouldn't go. Ocean City all-time record is 72-44 against Millville.
Really?
John Bruno is 26-19. Steal by Dowdy.
Yeah, a little bit of a force there. There was a little crack to get it through, but defender did a nice job of getting that inside hand back and being able to steal the ball.
Bruno 480 and 390 coming into this game in his 35th season.
Well, it's a shame he doesn't have a little bit more experience.
Yeah. Dowdy a long three. Segic has it. And he's fouled.
Yeah, a little hesitation. I thought he was crossing over two, and the defense just started to lean, and then he exploded right, and all the defender could do was grab.
Second on Cunningham, second on Millville. Here comes Antoine Conyers, a 5'9" junior. Averages 3 points a game. Mike Latour, the coach at Millville, he's 42 and 27 in his third year, 0-1 against Ocean City. As we said, Millville is number 15 in Group 4 power rank. There's Segic again.
Again, that's a contested shot. I mean, I guess the only way to stop that is not letting him catch, because now he's shooting over you with a hand and face.
He's got 12 already. Ball broken loose by McGonigal, but he couldn't get control.
McGonigal went up. He started on the wing. He took away the return pass in the trap, and then he covered all the way backside there on that one pass tip. That's a lot of coverage, and that's why you can take defense like that when you got quickness out front.
Richardson, Paul bobbling the ball here, but keeps control. Strong drive by Dowdy, throws it up, no good, but draws a foul.
Yeah, he saw a little crack, and like you said, he went in there quickly. He left the ball out to be contested, but McGonigal did grab his arm.
And based on his record, he's probably good for two here. Second foul on McGonigal. He'll be replaced. First one's good by Dowdy. J.R. Gilchrist back on. And he hits them both. Take that foul shooting percentage up a notch.
Millville come with a little 2-2-1 full-court pressure.
Long pass saved by Latour. Feet inside, layup is good.
Segic missed Gilchrist on the initial pass, but then what a great cut, and then found the second cutter and finished.
LeBar has 6. And
stepped out of bounds, it looks like.
Okay. So it's Ocean City, but Mike Latour is 42 and 27. He took over for the winningest coach in Millville history, Mike Jones. His career record was 135 and 135.
Was it really?
Yeah. But nobody's won 135 games at Millville.
He's done enough both. Mike is a good coach, and he's doing a nice job there too. So, but you get athletes at Millville, that's for sure.
Segic spins in the air, puts it in.
I thought for sure he was going to jump stop and come back over his left shoulder, but he just decided to, like you said, spin in the air and finish from almost behind the backboard.
He's got 14. Loose ball, Ocean City has it.
Yeah, now Ocean City's trapping a little bit too.
Feed to Segic, he couldn't get it. A mini alley-oop, but he'll get 2 free throws.
I got to tell you, I don't know how he made a shot attempt out of that. I thought it was going to hit the bottom of the rim. He made a great catch and stayed in the air and tried to finish.
Fouls on Conyers, his first, team third. 2 free throws for Corey Segic. Now he has made 31 in a row. All-time Ocean City record. Broke the record held by Ed Payon. Make it 32. Here comes Kevin Smith back on. Almost. That one kind of round, hit every little part of the rim and dropped in. He's got 16 points. And a foul on LeBar. It's going to send Conyers to the line. We mentioned Mike Jones. One of the things Mike Jones had as a coach at Millville, he had a player who led the team in scoring 4 consecutive years.
Oh, yeah.
Rynell Lawrence is now playing for Stockton. In his 5th year at Stockton, in fact. First free throw is no good. Now, there's only been 7 players in Cape Atlantic history to lead their team in scoring 4 years in a row.
Oh, yeah. I know one that did it 3 years in a row.
Oh, there's a ton of them.
I know.
Jabril Bowman of Bridgeton. Big center, played just a few years ago. Josh Wright of Cape May Tech, who finished his career 10 or 15 points behind Reggie Miller's all-time career scoring record. Patrick Holden and Charlie Wise of Lower Cape May. Antoine Dozier of Pleasantville. Isaiah Morton of St. Augustine.
No, that's not a surprise.
And a whistle. Foul. It's the 4th team foul against Millville, so no shot. We also want to give a shout out, though St. Joe has no player who has led the team in scoring 4 years in a row. Paul Ordilli led it for 2 years, and Dave Ordilli led it for the next 2. So the Ordilli family did it. Segich misses the layup, a rebound by Conyers.
You know, it's funny. I was worried about Ocean City maybe losing their legs as they go by. They seem like the fresher team.
Layup is good by Cornish. He's got 4 points. Cornish was a linebacker for Millville. 90 tackles, as we said. Here's Segich foul.
Seemed like they had half the team waiting for him around that rim, and he was still able to get a decent look at it.
Fouls on Foster, 2 shots coming up. We were mentioning he had 90 tackles. He carried the ball once for 58 yards and a touchdown. It's a pretty good average.
Yes, it is.
Caden Allen about to come in as Segich stretches that school record free throw streak. And here comes Colin Thompson in. LaBar will sit down. Caden Allen's a 6'2" sophomore from Millville.
Ooh, I thought he maybe pulled the string on that one. He brought his release down real quick.
He shoots very quickly.
Yeah.
Not what you would probably teach, but making, what's he got, 4 here? 35 in a row you would like to teach. Oh, he couldn't hold that pass, and it's taken away by Foster. Now they pressure Foster, and he gets it ahead.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a call from the bench or something these kids just do on their own. This is back to where you said their intelligence. They play basketball.
And there's a steal. The layup is good by Segich, who has 20 points here in the first half. The steal actually credited to Slatter and the assist.
Couldn't get that last breakaway, so we want to finish this one. And then I think he picked up the foul. He reached from behind 3 times in a row. And usually you don't get away with that once, but he got away with it twice, and the 3rd time, no good.
His 2nd foul. Schlatter trails only. Oh, there's a strong drive. Foster loses it. They get it out to Gilchrist. Trails only Ed Payon and Phil Schaefer in career assists. Grimley wants that shot, but just couldn't line it up. Schlatter. Rebounded by Allen, the sophomore.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Dribbling right and fading back.
3 on the way. It's good by Dowdy. He's got 5 points. That's his 23rd 3. Porter. Grimley pulls up from 15. It's off. And Millville lets it go out of bounds.
Yeah, he might have gotten hit on the elbow there, but it wasn't enough to let the referee see. Clearly, yeah, he's holding his elbow. He's telling Coach Bruno they got hit right there, I think. He's a little bit more consistent than that usually.
Dowdy and Foster in the backcourt. Dowdy streaks through the defense, pulls up from 12, and gets the roll.
Hey, it looked like it was a little bit of a zone trap, maybe out of their man, and the middle was wide open. As soon as he split the first trap, he was able to get in there and roll that thing home.
He's come off the bench to score 7, lead Millville. Grimley, jump stop, lays it up. Nope, no jump stop, travel.
Yeah, you know, that's one, I bet you half the time it doesn't get called a travel. A lot of it depends on when the referee deems that he actually picked the ball up. Right there he called a travel. It definitely looked like it was a long move, no question.
Foster in the backcourt. Pull up at the foul line is no good, but following the shot, and then it's taken away from him by Grimley.
Yeah, you're right. He just took it away from him on that rebound.
Gilchrist hands it off. Porter drives, loses the ball, but he's fouled.
Yeah, he got hit from the backside and just wasn't able to keep control of the ball.
Millville's over the limit, so he's got 2 shots.
Last update we had, the Ocean City girls were down 24-16 to Holy Spirit in the third.
Holy Spirit had a big win right here in this gym, beating Manchester Township on Saturday. Porter makes the first free throw. He's got 3. As we said, he scored some key points off the bench. They needed him more against Mainland last night because a couple people did get in some foul trouble.
Well, you can just look in the growth of how he played. I didn't see him really as a perimeter player last year, but now he's putting the ball on the floor right there. He just tried to split people in penetration, so definitely practicing against his senior group, and a great steal there by Slatter.
Less than 25 seconds here in the first half. Ocean City with a 16-point lead. Ocean City plays here Thursday against Cedar Creek and Saturday afternoon against Williamstown. Thursday is senior night. And after that, it's the Cape Atlantic tournament, and a foul's called on Dowdy.
Yeah, both hands out there to stop the penetration. Where Ocean City's just trying to hold for one.
He didn't want him to.
Nope. Now he's going to shoot fouls.
Slatter to the line. So we said earlier he shoots 72% from the line. And he is 2 for 2 tonight, or 2 for 3 tonight. 3 for 4 make it.
Rolled that home off the front of the rim.
But when they really needed him to score points was last night, and he did it, 21 of them. He's got 6, Ocean City by 18. Kevin Smith. Half-court shot by Dowdy is short. And that's it, the first half. 38-20. It's kind of unusual, George. It was 19-10 in both quarters.
Oh, yeah.
Ocean City on top comfortably here. The RJH Insurance Group has specialized in home and flood insurance since 2006. At RJH, they're committed to excellence. As an independent agency, they have the ability to represent multiple insurance companies to get their customers the most competitive rates. Call Rich Hogue for a quote, 609-630-4569, or check out their many services at rjhinsurance.com. The RJH Insurance Group. And Sure True Value Hardware in Summers Point hopes you'll continue to shop locally. They offer friendly service and expert advice at Sure Hardware. They'll do anything to help. They're open weekdays and Saturdays until 6, Sundays until 4. Help is just around the corner at Sure True Value Hardware. 515 New Road, Summers Point. Phone 609-927-6464 or visit them online at surehardware.com. Well, Corey Segich has 20 points here at halftime, so that's what, his 16th of the season, 20-point game. He 5 away from the school record held by Derek Yeoman. Also in the first half, they got 6 points each from Dylan Schlatter and Charlie LaBar, 4 from Jack Porter, and 2 from Ben McGonigal. Leading the way from Millville is Doug Dowdy, who came off the bench to score 7, and Rayshawn Richardson Paul, who has 6. Ocean City won the JV game, by the way, 58-37, and they are now 14-1 at that level. Well, we'll take a couple of messages and some timeout and be back with the second half. Ocean City and Millville from the Dixie Hal Gym.
The Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center is the perfect place for you and your family to stay healthy and fit. From our 25-meter indoor swimming pool to our well-equipped cardio room, we've got you covered. Whether you're looking to lift weights or to get moving in one of our many Group X classes, the Aquatic and Fitness Center has it all. With everything from yoga to cycling, you're sure to find a workout that's fit for you. Come by and find out for yourself why the Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center has something for everyone in America's greatest family resort.
You probably know what a great place Illiano's Ristorante is for lunch or dinner, but there's more. The party room at Illiano's can seat up to 100 people. It's a great place for a rehearsal dinner, christening, small wedding, business or club event, birthday or anniversary party, any celebration. You can enjoy a buffet meal or sit-down family style with access to a private bar, TV, and media center. And the happy hour at Illiano's stretches from noon until 6 every afternoon, Tuesday through Friday, with discounted beverages and an exclusive menu only offered in the bar and lounge. Happy faces and good conversation make their happy hour a great experience. Illiano's Ristorante, 705 12th Street in Hamilton. More than just lunch and dinner. Back here, the Dixie Howe Memorial Gymnasium. And going to get a shot of John Bruno's Hawaiian shirt. Now, he's worn shirts with palm trees and surfers and everything else. But this is the only shirt in the world with pictures of Jack Boyd on it.
Yeah.
And so, in effect, we've got Coach John Bruno, former Coach Jack Boyd on his shirt, and former Coach Dixie Howe on the floor. So they're all here.
Yeah, John had mentioned that he thought this was a good time to wear it because Jack had coached at
for 3 years
at Millville before he came to Ocean City and coached here for a number of years.
He did indeed. He's in the South Jersey Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yep.
You get a good shot of it there.
Yep. Well, here we go. While we're talking about other things, on a side note, I'd like to wish my granddaughter, Delaney McNally, happy 4th birthday.
Wow.
So I'll be over for cake after, Delaney.
That's right. Save some for Granddad and make sure there's some Dr. Pepper, too.
Her dad likes it, so there will be. There's no question about that.
All right. It's like Rich Ashburn and Harry Callis here. They used to do all those birthday greetings.
There you go.
Here we go. Ocean City by 18. And Foster's short with it. Richardson Paul doesn't get the bounce. And a battle for the rebound is a held ball. Ocean City has the arrow.
Ocean City girls down 1 with under 5 minutes to play at Holy Spirit. It's a real important game for Ocean City and Holy Spirit for both league and state seeding.
Speaking of real important games, Mainland leads Wildwood Catholic in the girls' game 25-24, getting ready to start the second half.
You know, right there where Miller's up pressing, man, you're seeing offenses go to such simple inbounds there, and Villanova made it popular. Almost the inbounder trying to catch the reception just posts up and catch it. Oh, and here's another version of the Ocean City backdoor. The backdoor play wasn't there, but then McGonigal follows behind it. I tell you, I've been seeing that playing out for 30-some years. I've never seen that little wrinkle in there. But it is the backdoor cut for Ocean City.
Follow is no good there by Smith. LaBar is fouled. First on Smith, first against Millville here in the 3rd quarter. That reason that Mainland Wildwood Catholic game is so big, Mainland's ranked number 3, Wildwood Catholic number 5 in South Jersey, and they're 1 and 2 in the American Conference, Mainland being first. Grimley can't hit.
Yeah, that's a tough little shot there, that 3-footer. He leans back, but that's kind of his form too. Just wasn't able to knock that down. He's missed a couple of shots he's usually consistent with.
Smith hands it off. Crossover by Richardson. Nice play, but couldn't get the shot. Well, he's fouled.
Yeah, the hedge, the jump out on the screener was a little bit away from the screen. He saw a little crack, and he kind of almost pushed it through the opening. Came back, was able to draw the foul.
3rd on McGonigal. And Richardson Paul has a pair of free throws. That's one thing you don't have to worry about anymore. Is it 1 and 1 or 2?
No, I know, that's the thing.
It's either 2 or 3. No more 1 and 1.
No, that's true.
Hits the second one. He's got 7 points.
Millville's such an athletic team.
McGonigal. Long 3 from Schlatter. Back rim. Big rebound by Cunningham, and he protected it too.
And now he just dribbled through 4 Ocean City players.
Pull up by Foster is good.
Yeah, you know, you take a jump shot like that on a 3-on-1 break, you better make it.
He's got 4.
But it was the right play because the defender never stepped to it.
9:42 for his career.
Well, that's a nice job there, both defensively and offensively. The defender did a nice job, and Slatter handled it great.
Segich fouled. That's Foster's second, team second here in the 3rd quarter, and Segich to the line. He's 4 for 4. Now 5 for 5, 21 points. He's got that range. 37 consecutive free throws in games.
Brought 3 to the ball. That's tough. Right there, they were running and jumping from behind, but also they stepped up in front. So
Cornish has it taken away, but it's out of bounds to Millville.
yeah, how Boulevard didn't foul him right there. I have no idea. He came across, but he got that ball. It just went out of bounds.
Cornish. 3 on the way from Foster, rims the basket. Millville gets the rebound. Here's a 3 from Richardson Paul. Follow is up, no good by Foster. And Ocean City finally gets possession, only to have Foster foul McGonigal.
Millville's done a nice job on the offensive boards. Now right there, they just got 3 of them, didn't convert. But again, if you're looking at one weakness from Ocean City, they're not a real big team. They are strong and athletic. So you think you could maybe hurt them on the boards or in the lane. And tonight, Millville is getting to the offensive boards. A little bit of an errant pass there by Slater.
Labar. Segic. Raiders patient as they can be when necessary. Segic pulls up.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have someone that can just go into the lane off balance and shoot over top of someone and finish.
He's got 24. That's his average, a little more than his average. Cornish short with a layup, but a follow is up and good by Cunningham.
Yeah, another offensive board, so they're getting in there. They're causing Ocean City to help. Now they are trapping a little bit to make box outs on the weak side difficult, but again, an offensive rebound.
Segic spins, feeds. No shot there for Labar. He gets it back to Segic.
He was unguarded for a minute.
Nice crossover to the baseline, pulls up. Yep.
Wow, that is, as a defender, what do? You shut off the baseline, you contested the shot, and he's a little off balance, doesn't even square his shoulders and knocks down and doesn't even touch the rim.
He had 11 points last night, only shot the ball 9 times. And here he's on fire, he's got 26. Millville calls timeout. Ocean City by 21, excuse me. The Ocean City Waterpark isn't open right now, but when it comes to fun in America's greatest family resort, it's a place to be. Whether you want to feel the rushing sensation of the serpentine body slide, plunge into splashdown falls, or lay back in the lazy river, the Ocean City Waterpark has something for you. There's also adventure golf, and you can challenge yourself on their 35-foot rock climbing wall. When you plan for the perfect destination, birthdays, group and corporate outings, family reunions, and more, the Ocean City Waterpark should be a big part of your plans. The Ocean City Waterpark will reopen in April. You can purchase tickets and apply for employment now at ocwaterpark.com. What would be good for George McNally? The serpentine body slide, splash down falls, or climbing the 35-foot rock wall?
Is there a fourth option?
Yes, a piece of birthday cake and a Dr. Pepper.
There you go.
Comes into Richardson Paul. And he weaves his way through but loses the ball. Labar lead to Schlatter, but no shot there.
Yeah, they've controlled pace, and that's smart by Ocean City. Millville wants to go, 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 go. You make them slow down and value every cut and every possession.
Segic.
And having a guy that doesn't miss in the offensive end is awful helpful too.
Segic from McGonigal. 3 on the way from Foster off the rim. Segic has the rebound. Ocean City shot 66% in their win over Egg Harbor Township, a school record that had been held for 62 years. They might be close to that tonight.
They're shooting. Segic just by himself. I don't know if he's missed.
And there's the layup by Grimley. I think Millville thought something bad happened there.
Well, he just tripped in the Ocean City student section. Let the guy know about it. And he, good-natured Millville player got up and just smiled.
Richardson Paul scores on a drive and draws a foul.
Yeah, a little double pump, hung in the air and finished with his right hand on the left side of the basket.
He's got 9. Second team foul against Ocean City. First foul on Grimley.
Ocean City girls down 44-39 with a minute left at Holy Spirit.
Mainland leads Wildwood Catholic 29-26 halfway through the third quarter in another girls game. And so Rayshawn Richardson Paul has surpassed his average. He's got 10, average is 9. And a foul. Foul on Kevin Smith. Fourth team foul, so no shot. Antoine Conyers is back on.
Oh,
feed inside goes awry.
I think it was there too. The bar just kind of slowed down on that cut. I don't know how it got around the defender, but that was almost one heck of a pass.
You know, everybody talks about the elimination of the one-on-one and all that stuff, but the thing that you got to get most used to is who's wearing what color jersey. If you come into the middle of a game or something like that, usually it's easy. White's home. Yeah. Now you got to think about it.
Well, what makes it even a little bit more complicated is you turn on college. College still is white's home, so you do have to figure things out.
And sometimes in the NBA, they both wear colors.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. And sometimes they blend into the court. You can't even tell what the heck's going on with some of those courts they got.
Some of the court designs are scary.
Yeah.
Ocean City, of course, has a new court, relatively new, because of the damage done by that burst pipe. They changed a little bit. The area inside, as you can see, the three-point lane is a different shade. Wish they'd have made the lane red, but can't have everything you want.
I kind of like the contrast. Too much color. Like I had issue last night watching Mainland's court. That kind of hurt my eyes a little bit. Now it's still beautiful. They did a great job, but I do like this.
It's a bright white.
Yeah.
3 for Schlatter. He's got 9. Ocean City by 25. And a turnover.
Yeah, you almost don't want to make that call with the point spread, but you got to call the game, and that was 3 steps.
Segic going to the foul line again.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to use the rim to protect the ball and go on the other side, but then Millville's defender came and shut that off, so had to try and force it up, and from behind, the Millville player got him.
That was Foster, his 4th foul. Segic has 28. High is 38. Foster will come out with the 4 fouls. He has 4 points on his march to 1,000. 9:42. And Segic hits again. He's got 30, so he's now got 9:38. Maybe they have a little thing going. Whoever's got the most at the end of this game buys dinner. They'll probably be playing together on All-Star Saturday. Senior All-Star game of the Cape Atlantic League right here on this court, March 16th. Richardson Paul's having a good game. Drives, nice move, got there quickly. He's got 12.
You would think Segic might have a chance for the North-South game. I mean, they've had kids from the Cape Atlantic League that haven't been as successful as him make it in the past, but depends.
Feed inside. Grimley gets it up there and circles the rim and drops in.
That was probably his most difficult shot of the night, and you can see he's smiling on the way back. He didn't think it was going in either, but it did roll home.
He's got 4. Feed inside. Nice move, and he gets the roll. Cunningham has 4.
And the long pass down court to McGonigal leaking out in the last couple seconds.
McGonigal has 6. Wonder if that's, let's check that out real quick before we do our break here. See what McGonigal's career high is. 7. Feed him again. Ocean City's on top, 59-32. Piccini, 13th in West and Ocean City, features gourmet wood-fired pizza. But they're more than just pizza, featuring pasta, chicken, and seafood entrees, plus fresh salads and sandwiches. Piccini is open year-round, 7 days a week. Phone ahead for pickup and delivery, 609-525-0767. Piccini's open every day at 11:30 a.m. until 9 on weekdays, 10 on weekends. And dining in is back at Piccini. Stop and see what they're all about at 1260 West Avenue in Ocean City, corner 13th and West, right next to Wawa. Check out their menu at PicciniOCNJ.com. 33-26, Mainland by 7 with 1:20 left in the third quarter in that big girls game in North Wildwood. They lead Wildwood Catholic.
Who won that last one? Did Mainland win the first one?
Yeah. Yeah, Mainland's the only undefeated public school in the state.
Oh, really?
Girls public school.
I was about to ask you, boys or girls?
Haddonfield's undefeated in boys.
Oh, yeah.
There might be another one. Pull up from the baseline is no good by Cunningham. Schlatter fouled.
Yeah, he's probably fouled a few times out front, and he just kept forcing his way to the rim. But nice sportsmanship. He goes and shakes hands with them and just playing hard.
You know, we mentioned the Wildwood Catholic gym. Wait a minute. That's the second foul, by the way, on Richardson Paul. On the one hand, it used to be kind of neat to go to Wildwood Catholic and go to St. Joe when they had that original gym with the stage at the end, and Sacred Heart. And it just reminded you of basic high school sports, you know, before it became different. Right. And this is the only one left. Well, actually, St. Joe doesn't exactly have a home, but here's a foul. Richardson and Paul go to the line.
I think that St. Joe gym is still there.
Yeah, it's got a tile floor now, though.
Oh, does it really?
They took up the basketball floor.
Oh, wow. Holy Spirit ends up beating the Ocean City girls 47-39.
Free throw short. Ocean City added an opponent on the 20th of February. They're going to play Paul the 6th, the 6th-ranked team in South Jersey right here in the Dixie Howe Gym.
Yeah, so that means they would have played the
yeah, check that out.
second-ranked team, third-ranked team twice, fifth-ranked team twice, the sixth-ranked team, the 12th-ranked team, the 14th-ranked team twice, 19th, 18th once, 19th once, 21st twice, and then the 25th they'll play once too. So real easy schedule for the Ocean City girls this year.
3 by up, no good by Grimley. That's almost as bad as Ocean City's football schedule.
Yeah,
nice drive by Conyers.
Yeah, protected the ball well with his body and got that high off the board to have it fall in.
And Conyers has a breakaway.
Yeah, did a nice job. Saget looks a little tired. That time he tried to force his way into some small space, and like you say all the time, go to big space, not small space, and that turned into a turnover.
He's got 5. Gilchrist blazes through, misses the layup. Rebound Segich. He can't score, but a whistle.
Yeah, Gilchrist had more time than he thought. He went in there so hard, just wasn't able to control himself and finish.
Foster back on for Millville. Luke Jumakaris is on for Ocean City, the 6'3 sophomore. Averages 2 points a game. He's a rebounding machine. And Ocean City, well, they'll get the possession. It was tipped out of bounds by Millville.
Sagic must be close to something. He's still in this game here late, so maybe a career high, did you say?
Career high is 38. He's got 30. I'm not so sure John Bruno cares about that. Foul is called on Richardson Paul. He of course wants to see him get 1,000, but you know, a few minutes here isn't going to matter. He's got the 938 now. And they've got at least 7 games. A little dribbling show there by Segic. He's fouled in the act.
It was a strong move. Might have gotten away with the push-off, but yeah, the kid finished with 992. And that's always disappointing too.
Who's that?
Manny Perez.
Oh yeah.
You know, we had quite a team then too, so we were up in quite a few games that he didn't play as much as he could have. Oh, and he missed a foul shot.
Well, he's still in the record book.
Starting a new streak.
31 points for Segic. I lost track of how many he's made tonight, but started with 31. And shot's no good and a foul. Foul's on Colin Thompson. His first, team's second. Let me check Segic here. I think he had made 11 tonight. That would give him 42. Raiders by 24. And a foul. Thompson will go to the line. Oh, no, he won't. No, he won't.
Not yet.
It's only the 4th team foul. This one was on Devontae Smith. Follow is up. No good. There's a foul before that.
Really? Oh,
Who did Cunningham's 3rd foul? It's team
Jimmy
foul
Karras?
number 5.
Oh, Jimmy Castor saying got fouled. Okay, I was
Yeah.
wondering, where did that come from?
Luke Jimicaris, a 6'3" sophomore. One game earlier this year, off the bench, he led the team in rebounds with 9. And of course, a big part of that 14-1 JV team and getting ready for the next 2 years. Makes the free throw. He's a 80% foul shooter. Oh, missed that one. Segic kept it alive. Couldn't save it. Does seem like he's keeping Segic on for a long time.
Yeah, there's something going on. No, it looks like maybe he's coming out now. He might have knew he was close to something, or he just probably said to Coach Bruno, give me an extra couple minutes, and why not?
Strong drive. Layup is good by Richardson. Paul's having himself a game. He's got 14 points.
He had a lot of spin on that one to get it by. It almost looked like it could be a walk there, but
Segic lost it. And stolen back. Thompson with a back overhead spin. Jimicaris ball fake. It's up and good, and he's fouled.
yeah, it looked like he wanted to hand that off to Segic there, and then he just kept it and finished with his left hand after pivoting a couple times.
I think Segic kind of pointed at the basket. Said shoot it.
Yeah, now Segic is done. Yeah.
Zio Wright checks in, a 6-foot junior. And Josh Lenko, the 6'2" freshman, about to check in.
We only have 4 on the court right now.
Yeah. Free throw's no good.
Segic comes off the bench there real quick. I'm not sure. I think he probably had to re-enter the game, but no one said anything.
Well, if nobody checked in to replace him, he doesn't. There's a 3 from Foster off the rim.
But he left and sat down on the bench.
Ball was dead.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been a problem.
I'm not sure.
Pressure down court. Thompson beats it. Gilchrist. Tries to feed. Missed the connection.
Yeah, just a little low. I don't think Harris could have saw the pass coming.
Sam Parisi, 5'8" senior, in for Millville. Ty Olick is on for Ocean City, along with Josh Lenko.
I just found out today Ty Olick's uncle is the head coach of San Francisco University.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fouls on Gilchrist.
Ty's father was a tennis player here for us at Ocean City.
And a foul. Did you coach him?
I did.
Another foul on Gilchrist. Or is it? No, it's on Lenko. Foster, first free throw is short. He's not having his best night. He's averaging 16 a game. He's 50 points away from 1,000. He's only scored 4. Gets the roll there. Right. Missed some games with an injury.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen him.
Thompson, baseline, gets 3.
Yeah, everyone was on the other side of the court, and he just got by his man, and nice easy lay-in.
Conyers pulls up from 15. Gilchrist with a rebound. Mainland girls by 10 with 5 minutes left in Wildwood Catholic. Ocean City girls lost by 3. 5.
5 or 7, I think it was.
That was the Holy Spirit.
It was.
Right for 3. And a whistle.
Ended up to be an 8-point game with the Ocean City girls.
Thompson replaced by Dean Lappin, 5'8" sophomore. Millville possession. To Sean Jones, a 5'8" sophomore on the court for Millville. Foster brings it out. Nice drive, gets the bounce. Devontae Smith.
Yeah, nice attack. He had 2 Ocean City players running at him. Would have been, a little prettier if he finished with the left hand, but he was able to put it in off the back of the rim with the right.
Lappin, Gilchrist. Lenko. He's got a good career ahead of him, especially if he grows 2 or 3 more inches. Reverse layup by Lappin won't go.
No, nice look there by Olick. I thought he was going to take the first shot, though, but good cut by Lappin, too.
Foster pulls up from 12. Can't get the roll.
Good box out there for Ocean City.
Gilchrist, length of the court for Lenko, too high. Alec Bell, 5'10" sophomore, checks in for Ocean City. And Millville calls timeout. If you have printing needs, you need the printing company in Summers Point. They're top quality printers, friendly, skilled professionals. The printing company will work with you as part of their unwavering commitment to exceed your expectations. From concept to finished product, your business is their priority. They pride themselves in delivering the expert printing you deserve at an affordable price, from business cards to brochures to visual communications. That includes signs, banners, graphics, vehicle wraps, and much more. The Printing Company, open 9 to 5 at 450 7th Street in Summers Point. Phone Chugger and his staff at 609-374-5417. Let the Printing Company bring your ideas to life. Of course, every time we think of Chugger, we think of that 400-foot home run he hit at Citizens Bank Park in the Carpenter Cup.
I thought for sure you were going to say something about football, but
Yeah, well, he had his big moments there, too. Foster, strong drive is fouled. Oh, look. He must have hit him
in a sensitive area,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, that was just a more mature kid taking it to a sophomore. Got right into his chest and went to the rim.
Foster, 4-year starter at Millville. Did not lead the team in scoring as a freshman. Or did he? Wait a minute. Maybe he's going to be a 4.4-year guy. No, he did not. Shooting for his 7th point here. Doesn't get it. He's got 945 career points, counting tonight's 7.
Good spacing here by Ocean City, and ball moving it, swinging it, and getting an opportunity in a lane. Ola couldn't get the scoop shot to go.
Whips it inside. Just inside the 3-point line. The shot's no good by Parisi. Lenko. And is that a foul? If it is, it's 5.
No, he
No,
blocked
knocked
that
it
one
out of
out.
bounds.
Yeah, that was a pretty clean block.
Final 38 seconds. Ocean City with win number 17. Millville drops below 500, but as we said, they've got Wildwood Catholic, Barnegat, and Absegami coming up. Need to win a couple of those to be sure of the playoffs, and Olick gets a bucket.
Yeah, nice bounce pass off a set inbounds play and little backdoor cut, and he finishes through contact.
Foster fouled. Is that a 3?
I believe so. Yes, it is.
Foster will have 3 free throws. See if he can get, well, it wouldn't get him to double figures. He can get to 9. Pictures up on the wall down there behind the basket are the wrestlers, senior wrestlers. They're like 10 and 2.
I tell you what, does a heck of a job there. Coach Calhoun back there, we get to see some of their practices. Those kids are in there working, and they're a lot of fun. The wrestling matches here have been packed. I've come to a couple of them. Really nice to see.
First 2 shots good by Foster. And 3 for 3. So he has 947 points, and he steals here and misses the dunk. Short shot's no good. And Ocean City's got the ball. .68-46. Ocean City wins it comfortably. They're 17 and 2. Millville drops to 9 and 10. At Boulevard Liquors on Roosevelt Boulevard in Marmora, the Bile family has served area residents for 4 generations. Boulevard is just 676 steps from Ocean City and right off exit 25 of the Garden State Parkway. Through the years, they've employed hundreds of former Ocean City high school athletes. They form a courteous staff ready to help you find what you need quickly and get on your way. They're open every day until 10 p.m. Call 609-390-1300 or check out their new website at superliquorsnj.com. Boulevard Super Liquors in Marmora, family owned since 1938. And things are always happening at the Ocean City Free Public Library. Coming up February 8th, Another virtual author talk featuring Tessa Bailey discussing her New York Times bestseller Spice, Spirit, and Swoon. Information is available at oceancitylibrary.org. And a special Valentine's Day movie at noon on February 14th is Book Club, starring Jane Fonda and Diane Keaton in the Chris Maloney Lecture Hall. You can improve your cooking, baking, and computer skills. It's all free, plus books, magazines, internet access, and much more. The Ocean City Free Public Library, 18th and Simpson. Visit them online at oceancitylibrary.org. Minute and 15 seconds left in North Wildwood, and Mainland leads Wildwood Catholics girls 56-40. So the Mustangs have pulled away here in the fourth quarter, remain the only undefeated public school in New Jersey girls basketball, and clinch the American Conference, the Cape Atlantic League, and the number 1 seed in the Cape Atlantic League tournament. But here, Ocean City thinks they've clinched the number 2 seed last night, and they come out here tonight with a nice performance and win it by 22.
Yeah, no, we could talk a lot about what Ocean City did, and they're a very excellent team. But I think the impressive thing was, if there was ever a letdown game, this was it. You were playing an emotional game last night at Mainland. You win. Not only is it Mainland, but it's for the conference lead. Heck, it's even maybe for the Group 3 South Jersey lead. And then they come back the next day to a team that's a perfect setup for them to lose. They're athletic. They're getting after it. They're rested. And Ocean City came in and won this game handily. So just an impressive team in a lot of different ways. Yeah, they got the one weakness. They're not a great defensive rebounding team. And, yeah, maybe you can post them up. Who knows? But, with only 2 losses, it's a pretty impressive group.
It's interesting you mentioned that, and we haven't mentioned it. Ocean City still number 2 in Group 3 behind Mainland, even after last night's win. So, but being number 2, of course, if you're number 2, you might have to play on the number 1's court, because they do not play on neutral courts in South Jersey finals. They play on the home court of the highest seed.
Yeah.
So, Ocean City wants to get ahead of Mainland, and I don't really know. Mainland's got Atlantic City left.
Yeah.
So that could be a game that they'll have to work hard to win, and maybe the Raiders will have a chance to catch him. Anyway, Corey Segich with 31 points tonight. It looks like he got his streak up to around 40. Don't bet on that, but it's close to it before he finally missed a free throw. 40 in a row. He got 31 points tonight, 10 for Dylan Schlatter. It was 6 apiece for Ben McGonigal and Charlie LaBar. Patrick Grimley had 4 for Jack Porter, Colin Thompson 2, Ty Olick 2, Luke Jumacaris had 3. Ocean City now 17-2. John Bruno win number 481. Millville led by Rayshawn Richardson Paul with 14 points. Kalon Foster had 9. He now has 947 in his career. Doug Dowdy came off the bench to score 7. They got 5 from Antoine Conyers, Victor Cunningham, and Asir Cornish each scored 4. The Thunderbolts are now 9 and 10. Ocean City back here Thursday night. It's senior night, and they're playing Cedar Creek at 6 o'clock. They'll be here Saturday afternoon to take on Williamstown. And after that, it's the Cape Atlantic League tournament. Special thanks to Mike Pellegrino, who makes it with his hospitality here in Ocean City, and also to the people of the Ocean City Library, at Car Caress, Johnson's Popcorn, Shoppy's, Ulmer's Appliance Service, also the City of Ocean City, 6th Street Pizza and Grill, Gillian's Wonderland Pier, RJH Insurance, Boulevard Super Liquors, Shore True Value Hardware, Ocean City Waterpark, Piccini, the Printing Company, all the people that help make the streaming of these games possible. For George McNally, who's almost out the door now heading for some birthday cake, Tom Williams, the final here, 68-46. We will see you next week for a Cape Atlantic League tournament game to be determined.